Hi guys, here are some ways that we can help prevent the spread of the COVID-19 virus. First, let us explore maintaining sanitation and good hygiene. So one of the best ways of preventing an infection from the COVID-19 virus is to wash your hands regularly with soap for at least 20 seconds or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer, especially after being in a public place or after blowing your nose, coughing or sneezing. This is basically because soap and hand sanitizers can kill viral particles that may be on your hands. You should also always avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth if you have not washed your hands. This is because hands touch many surfaces that may pick up viruses, which can infect you through touching your eyes, nose, or mouth with unwashed hands. Make sure to also cough or sneeze into flex elbows or a tissue and discard it into a closed bin. This is because the COVID-19 virus spreads mainly through respiratory droplets when an infected person coughs or sneezes. Should you be feeling unwell, experiencing symptoms like fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, it is always wise to seek medical care as soon as possible and provide healthcare workers with information of any recent travel history. Make sure to also stay at home as much as possible, at least until you make a full recovery. Be sure to also clean and disinfect frequently with soap and water or wet wipes on surfaces that are used regularly like tables, railings, doorknobs, and even your handphones. So make sure to also wear a face mask, especially when you know that you'll be entering into crowded places. And this has a two-way benefit. For those who are sick, it prevents them from releasing high amounts of viral particles into their surroundings that could infect people through coughing, sneezing, or even speaking. While on the other hand, wearing a face mask may also blunt the COVID-19's ability to infect you through your nasal and oral passages. So make sure to also wash your hands with soap before putting on a face mask. Always remove the mask from behind or the side loops instead of touching the front of the mask and discard it immediately into a closed bin. Wash your hands with soap soon after as well. We now move on to social distancing. It is best to stay at least 1 meter away from others, especially those exhibiting symptoms like coughing and sneezing, and also avoid physical contact with anyone, which includes hugging, kissing, touching, or even shaking hands with anyone. This is mainly because when someone coughs or sneezes, they spray small respiratory droplets from their nose or mouth, which may contain the virus that could actually infect you if you are too close. Avoid having any forms of gathering in large groups, as this may help prevent the transmission of the COVID-19 virus. Well, that's not to say that you shouldn't socialize anymore, because you could still consider alternatives like video call, social media, and so on for your socializing needs. Avoid socializing with others beyond your own household, and avoid visiting relatives outside your household, especially if they're elderly, as they are more prone to fatality from the COVID-19 virus. The next category we should explore is about staying at home. So seek medical treatment and stay at home should you begin to feel unwell. It is advisable to stay at home as much as possible, as the restriction of movements and gatherings from people is of paramount importance. For schools who can implement fully home-based learning, that would be ideal for students so that they can learn and study from home safely in this temporary setting. Also, go out only if it's necessary, like buying food and provisions. Also, attending work if it is essential to the current crisis, like for healthcare workers. All of this is done to keep a safe distance from others to minimize physical contact to alleviate the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Finally, companies can implement stricter regulations and policies to allow their staff to telecommute, which means to work from home. As there have been more than 1 million cases worldwide, by following these steps, though difficult, we can do our part to help alleviate the spread of the COVID-19 virus. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Remember that to protect yourself is to protect others, so stay safe out there.